Hello guys, and welcome to another session of the Lusophone Empire, where things are about to get very interesting. Let's make sure... Oh yeah, you guys are actually not committed to front lines. Netherlands are bargaining... Yeah, everyone is now going to hate us. I need way more convoys. Yeah, it seems like conscripts are coming in quite quickly, so that's good. Could try to end some trade, but that's not really important. Yeah, you guys are regaining your organization. Those armies are going places. I think every front is going to be secured. Wow, we are mobilizing people fast. We want Sinai, so good luck, and Eastern Angola. With Madagascar, liberate UA, which is... I guess technically speaking there's... Do we have a front line here? No, okay, that's good. Doesn't really matter, but it's good. We will lose this stuff, but that's... I can live with that. AI is going to be so distracted with the French war as well. I hope they win. I mean, the war goals are not crazy. So, assuming they actually prioritize the stuff they need to prioritize, they might be able to do it. You switch you to escort convoys as much as possible. We're still doing total separation, I forgot about that. Let's go for massive taxes. Not sure if it's not too much, I will keep an eye on that, but with the ports, I need more ports. Well, I had enough, but moving all those armies is actually quite problematic as well. Regaining organization, that's good. Yet Britain is... the AI doesn't really know what to do currently. Trying to naval invade, France is trying to naval invade, which is really good. They're actually managing to beat the British Navy. The problem is the army. Yeah, so basically the way this war ends depends mostly on well, which AI, France and Great Britain, prioritizes the correct war goals. Who occupies this? Netherlands? What? And Netherlands... They only want regime change in Finland, nothing else. Okay. They are sending 100 battalions to this, so this is actually not insignificant. Great Britain is adding war goals, sure. Liberate Galicia, that's annoying. Liberate Ethiopia, that's actually a lot of land. But yeah, good luck with that. Could sway Bhutan. Which... Well, you guys are brave, gotta say. That's not going to help you much, I don't think. I think we might be even overkilling it a bit with forces. They can always be reduced. We don't actually have a border here. Okay, well, sure. Oh, we need a lot more ammunition. And this is actually kind of significant because this is lowering the strength of the troops. Let's see, where is the ammo being produced? Not here. Yeah, the buildings are already at max capacity, but should be able to get to it pretty soon. We'll probably have to prioritize it. One builds 90 ammunition, so I need like 20 of them. Alright. This might not be that difficult though. Yeah, it might be doable. So let's move those, but make sure the ports are actually ahead of the ammunition plants. The electricity is not that important. I think they can survive without those power plants for a second. But ports and ammunition is really important to get done. I could probably import some ammunition. But yeah, probably not really significant numbers. Revolution in Scandinavia. Okay. War just exploded, basically. I think... Yeah, this war is over. I think maybe the border changed a little bit. Actually, I'm not sure. Meanwhile... Germany is fighting United States as well, okay. Yeah, I mean, if Britain doesn't commit more troops, then we're just going to take all the war goals. Well, but not all of them. Not actually all of them, which is going to be the problem. Oh, but France actually landed on London. That's great. Slow down a tiny little bit. Let's give him Stalwart Defender, sure. Yeah, I mean, they don't have any troops on my border. So that's good. And let's try to get a landing on Scotland. A little tricky landing. And I could send the actual Home Defense Army to support them. No point to really be sending anything to England because... Yeah, I mean, France is already handling that. Okay, we're defending our ports, our transports there, though I'm still afraid that fighting Great Britain is not going to be good for our convoys. Okay, on land, AI is not handling those two wars happening at the same time too good. Send you as a safety defensive force. Yeah, I have too many troops right now. I don't need you. And you guys need to lower your numbers as well. Which is going to indirectly help the landing army as well. This should lower the amount of ammunition that is being required. I'll actually remove all of you here. And even more over here. Wait, so did they send the wrong armies? Oh, now you have two front lines over here. I think I messed up something with organizing my armies. Wait, this belongs to... Ah, it's France occupied by Great Britain. Okay, that's fine. We might be landing unopposed. Or on those guys are maybe going to be fighting? Well, pretty much unopposed, looks like. Okay, Great Britain AI is not handling this. We do need, though... Yeah, they are starting to raid the convoys. And... Western Mediterranean Sea... don't have more ships. In theory, you guys are protecting the convoys, but at the same time... It's not helping that much. Yeah, you guys are not really doing anything. Just fight them, I guess. You know, they have massively higher numbers. Are you guys going to be landing anytime soon or something? Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure what the armies are waiting. Are they waiting for our organization or something? So it'd be really nice to actually have your help. Okay, meanwhile over here, yeah, we're pushing from the north. They moved some troops over here. That's really irrelevant. Oh wow, there's way too many troops over here. This army is actually not doing anything. It's purely defensive army, so let's just remove all of the conscripts. I could just always get them back if need. And you guys lost your general. That's bad. Yeah, we're losing slightly less money and still doing construction as well. They're going to try and land the mainland. And they're not doing too badly, actually, when it comes to numbers. God, what are you guys doing? Just land. Let's send those few more troops there, and it should be fine. I mean, we might be even having quality advantage over the Brits. At least on attack, looks like. I think there's Portuguese troops here? No, just ours. And they're doing slightly better on defense, but it's not going to matter in here. Let's make sure you guys go to the correct front line, not that one. Okay. This is going to be cleaned up pretty much. Oh my god, they just... Is it because of the organization that they're waiting? Sometimes... Oh wow, this is not... I messed up something with my armies pretty bad, because this army was supposed to be having a lot of cannons, and it doesn't have any. Oops, probably should have... I was thinking about maybe naming my armies, and ended up not doing that. I think this was supposed to be the landing army that I just deleted. I mean, I guess they can always serve as the chemical warfare army in a second. And now you guys are not doing this because you don't have enough numbers. Oh my god, that's my fault. Okay, now we got chemical warfare. Let's give the 8th army a bit of a spicy upgrade. And yeah, they will need to regain their organization, they need to regain their conscripts. But probably will have to wait for it anyways. How is the France doing though in this one? Doing pretty well, actually. Germany is doing pretty well as well. And we're cleaning up over here. I will be able to remove a lot of the troops, to be honest, once this is cleaned up. Events. I guess we're doing... Yeah, no problem, just wars everywhere, just doing elections, chilling. Might get this total separation finally. What's my government? Oh yeah, my government sucks. Need to upgrade. Yeah, they're trying, but they need a bit of a more of a oomph. We are surprisingly winning some naval battles, helping out France in a way, but mostly protecting my own convoys. Okay, a lot of stuff happening. We should be having enough munition plants, so I might be getting more ports. Just to have more space to work with the convoys. Yeah, this is not working out. Oh yeah, those are even the generals I was... No, yeah, Expire's offensive planner. Yeah, you guys were supposed to be going on the naval invasion. I just completely missed the mark. Well, some things I just bring on myself. Oh my, that offensive day is really good. I mean, they are at least killing some British troops. Probably doesn't really matter much, but they're doing some work. Wow. Well, the land part of the fighting is going real smoothly, gotta say. Yeah, this needs to be cancelled probably. Let's just cancel it, and you guys will probably wait a little while before you start the invasion, but I'm going from the north partially because Great Britain has less troops there, but also because there's no real point to go for London when French are already occupying it. Are we doing some ammunition? Yeah. Will be nice to get even more. France is #1 producer, actually. That's interesting. Wouldn't it also hurt to have more glass or steel? Actually, if we didn't have any construction, we would be losing only 200,000 per month, which is pretty much nothing. Let's move a few of those up. Still ongoing. Only debates. This is probably the most debated change of religious law I have ever seen. Pretty much having how do they call the Christian gatherings of bishops? Convocation? Maybe? I don't think so. Okay, now they don't have any troops, but you guys need to reorganize again. And you gain low command limit. Oh yeah, that's a problem. It's going to be invading in French Sinai. Let's make sure this doesn't happen. You guys need to be stretched out all over the place. Yeah, don't really need nearly as many conscripts here. Let's send you like here, so I have some troops that can react to things happening. And let's actually send more troops over here. Once those guys, they managed to get some defense, but I think those guys will be much better at attacking than the previous force. Okay, that's nice. Just regaining that organization. No rush, no rush. But then a friend over here. Some people are making speeches in here. Out of all places. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, I mean, they're losing this. Wow. I very rarely see late game wars actually ending up with such a massive result. Like, this is Great Britain losing half of their colonial empire to other AIs, and them losing the Raj after that. Britain, they're even losing a landing in India. France is just walking all over them. Oh, also they made the landing over here because my guys didn't make it in time, I guess. Good thing I sent some more troops. Got new results. So this is fine government. Probably should be removing some of those, to be honest. Simply because at this point, probably once the war is going to be over, they're going to embargo me anyways. And this will just let me see things a bit more clearly. In case they start another landing or something like that. Oh yeah, this is... wow. Now we're just slaughtering them. Even with bad results. Okay, that's what I wanted. Enemy in default. What are you guys doing? I forgot, there was some place to check how many loans someone has. But I forgot where that was. Oh wow, we've been spending almost double what the Great Britain has been. No wonder we've been doing quite well. And they lost. Wow. Wait, did they? I mean, in theory, it looks like they did. So... they white pieced. Did they really white piece? Wow, what an anticlimactic end. They had Great Britain. How the hell could you decide? Oh my god, we're getting a stall. 9% versus 45. We're getting a stall. This is amazing. Germany managed to win against Russia, creating some amazingly horrible border guard. This province is actually not cut off. and Finland. And meanwhile, there's Americans in Posen for some reason. What a mess. Okay, this landing is going on pretty well. Yeah, might as well remove even more conscripts at this point. Though it doesn't really matter. They are fighting a little bit. They have like a free middle-sized army. Actually, this might not be too bad. It's making Britain accumulate some of their forces in one area that really doesn't matter in the end. So what actually matters is their mainland. Sending more ships against me, but that's nowhere close to being enough. This might end up being annoying now they're no longer distracted. And yeah, now they're spending a lot more of their resources on navally raiding me, which is going to be very annoying. Should probably start focusing to work against that pretty soon. We are also finishing all that construction. Really not losing that much money, all things considered. This is the last battle? No. We'll need to make one more. Oh wow, how many troops do they have here? 500,000? I mean, it doesn't actually really matter. Are my guys actually on the front line? Yeah, they are. Maybe they didn't all arrive yet. And they're still trying to do a naval invasion here, so I need to protect them with those troops. I mean, I can just give you like 50 more conscripts and they're going to be showing up really quickly. Someone defensive? I like meticulous, that's pretty nice. And you are armed forces, that's fine. Oh, they didn't actually arrive here yet. Yeah, so there was barely any troops I had here. Some more are coming. There's going to be even more. Just make sure you guys actually are defending for the time being, maybe. And you guys as well. Yeah, and they basically just need to delay. Yeah, I think this one last landing is going to be happening. And then I'm sending those guys as well. Maybe. So this is Auxiliada. Yeah, let's use this time you guys still have and give you chemical warfare. Cannot move you any closer, that's fine. Yep. And once we get on the mainland, it's easy sailing. We're losing some battles here. Well, they're actually losing good amount of battles here, but Sinai, not really important. Yeah, they have a lot of war goals. As long as they don't have actually Portugal, which I might give you some more conscripts as well. Just as a defensive force, to strengthen you a little bit against naval invasions. Surprised we're doing pretty well against convoy raiding still. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so no longer doing any naval invasions here, so might as well go more troops to the defense. Yep. They are losing a lot of troops, I'm pretty sure, on this front line. And yeah, we made it. We are in Scotland. Let's move in even more troops over here. Wait, what? Okay. Actually, depending on what happens, I might start a second naval invasion straight into London. Who are you? A royalist. Yeah, probably you're not going to have much work here. War crimes. Shouldn't probably be that happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, they have actually a lot of troops here. So once you guys get here... Yeah, two... God damn it, France. Why did you just give up? It could have been the most beautiful war I've ever seen AI do. And just screwed it all up. Once those guys manage to get here, I will probably start a second invasion. How many troops does British Empire have? Oh, wow. And somehow they're still paying half of what I do. I guess their military goods are just really cheap in comparison. Yeah, let's switch you guys to defense. Oh, you guys actually are attacking here. And we're winning? Okay. I mean, I guess we're killing a lot of them and they're not regaining troops as fast as we are. With chemical warfare, they lost double the numbers. And the battles are going to get even bigger. Sure, legitimacy would have been an option, but fine. Yeah, unfortunately they're continuing to push over here. So you guys might need some more troops as well. Let's get you... And this is good general, not good on this army, but let's make sure he's somewhere employed. And there's going to be even more conscripts. Yeah, I mean, I could start a second naval invasion, but they do have a good amount of troops in here, 100k. Let's see how the second battle looks. And you guys are actually free to maybe try to fix something when it comes to navy. Could you guys finish this battle? I mean, this 1,000 troops of Portuguese troops is doing a lot of work. But they're actually retreating the Brits. These are actually pretty close. Should we leverage towards ending the practice on the continent? Yeah, we're trying to remove, where we can, slavery. Wow. 1k fought of like 15. And this battle is doing quite well. But there's going to be more than a few battles to actually get to London. Make sure I designate an objective. Okay, so we're actually protecting our convoys here somehow. So there are... Is there still one front line? Yes. Okay. Sure. Is this army part? Yeah, you guys are here, just kind of weirdly positioned. And you guys need better generals. Yeah, I'm raising a lot of conscripts at the same time, so this is slowing things down. But I think I can bleed them out in Egypt and keep them while I'm pushing in Great Britain, so that's fine. Yeah, this army actually doesn't need to be here. Oh, we got this! Oh my god, that took a long time. Means my authority now is horrible. Let's switch you to defense at this point. So you can be doing a naval invasion on home countries. Just because I can. And you should still be able to push. Yeah, I mean, they're sending more troops than... Yeah, I mean, it still works out, to be honest. They should be able to defend, but with how naval invasions work, they might not be able to, because my quality advantage is so large. It might not work out for them. Okay, this is going to be really good. Yeah, using just slightly more iron and a bit of electricity for a lot more steel. Make sure it's applied to the states where it's most relevant. Yeah, there are some problems with electricity still. It's like losing my mind a little bit, I guess. Cannot be overshooting steel, right? It's impossible, I think. Yep. But I do need more electricity. Yeah, this is actually not Portugal. You guys need a lot, but not that much actually. Like, for the most part, we're not doing too bad on electricity. Make sure electricity is first thing to be done. Almost finished with the construction queue. I think I will get some more navy once that is done. How are the private guys doing? How much money are you making? That's about the same as last time I checked. It's not great, not terrible. Yeah, let's see how possible it is for you guys to actually try to make naval landings of any kind. Maybe a few more ports? Yeah, they're trying to raid again. Other peasants. It's probably overkill at this point. But maybe I want to trade as well. Do I? Like, what's the point of trading when everyone hates me? They're going to be embargoing me? No, I will be able to trade with someone pretty much always, I think. Oh yeah, they are getting the good numbers. Maybe because the infrastructure of the home countries? Maybe I should have tried to invade, like, someplace else. To have 400... Yeah, they have much lower infrastructure in like, Wales, so maybe that would be a better target. I mean, it still kind of works. We are pushing in lowlands now. We are holding the line here because they are just bleeding themselves out on my defensive positions. What am I researching right now? NCO training. That's good. That's good because it's a new production method and new squad infantry. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Also, someone has battleship already. Yeah, I'm kind of happy that they're fighting here because that means they're not trying to do more naval invasions. Which would be more problematic. Do I continue trying to push over here? And at least fix... I mean, they have 500,000 people here, in theory, if they had max troops. And they are killing probably more than they are losing in here. But you know what? Let's try. What will happen if I try to do naval invasion in Wales? So, is it actually going to be the case that it's better to do naval invasions in provinces that have worse connection to anything else? I think that's how it might be working. And I think as soon as situation is cleared up enough that I know I have occupation over London and they're thinking below zero, I'm going to start war against France. And probably Italy will join anyways, so I'll just get some war goals on them. Yeah, looks like that is the case. We are not getting that many radicals, so that's fine. Oh, our economy is booming. We're #1. We just overtook Great Britain. Okay, nice. I mean, finally I started to focus on actually relevant production. Well, I mean, construction. And it ended up bringing me some good benefits. So we're making almost 1.5 million taxes just from those 4 provinces, which is pretty impressive. Oman is in default, not that it matters that much. We are continuing to push on the entire front line. They have nothing. Oh, wait, there's more front lines. Oh my god, no. I hate it. There's not one more front line, there's two. I hate it with a passion. And sure to which one you guys are going. Yeah, I mean, those should be maybe cleaned up relatively quickly. And I am landing in Wales as well. It's going to be difficult to continue pushing there, but it's... yeah, I need to keep the front lines controlled. You guys are doing really well here. Oh my god, oh, it's the Indian armies for the most part. They don't really have that much recruitment, so they're just getting destroyed. No, they actually have advantage over here. So what I can do is just switch you to defense. Yeah, and you should be doing well enough. You guys are still pushing... yeah, actually you guys are still pushing on the main front line. That's fine if they want to split themselves all over the place, then that's fine. We're doing... we do have decent control over the seas, so that's good. Only 20k here. It's not ideal. We are defending though. They're trying to go for a naval landing over here. Which is pretty bold considering they have half the numbers. But they are welcome to try. I'm not going to switch to offensive over here, because that would mean they would be moving more of their troops towards England, I think. So I think this is fine. Yeah, at least Germany won against Russia, so something happened. Not like France, which is not doing anything. Okay, this is looking worse and worse over here. You guys need some support. So which 17th army? It's pretty weird about how it's showing up those conscripts, but that's fine. Let's give you some more troops. Should be, yeah, coming up really quickly. We're getting so many mass migrations. I cannot even check how many we have because we're just getting them all the time. Oh, because we have, oh, of course, we have multiculturalism, so that means people are just flocking always. And you guys are still getting conscripts, so that's fine. Yeah, those are not going to be all wins, unfortunately. Yeah, the pushes are not as fast as I would ideally want them to be. Really do have a... maybe I will just... yeah, probably would be good to move some troops from here over there. Probably making it more attractive, like seem like they have a better chance of actually pushing will provoke them to move more troops. Maybe. It's not that far away as well. Let's try to make it more likely they actually try to push. Okay, this might be a bit too much. Oh yeah, you guys don't really have the numbers. You're just going to teleport over here? Yep, of course. Okay, we at least are maintaining control over lowlands. We actually managed to cut into Ulster. We are landing on Wales pretty soon, which is kind of going to be helpful, I guess. depending on what other results we get. Yeah, those additional 100k troops is going to be quite helpful. And we got NCOs. If I remember, I cannot really be changing this during a war. I don't think so. I'm doing a double landing here, which is... actually... yeah, we are stalling one of those invasions. I will move this army over here, simply because I need to make sure there are enough armies and generals to actually contest every landing. Because sometimes it happens that they just... all the troops fight one landing, so the other doesn't have anything. Even if they're defending quite handedly. Yeah, you guys can survive. You guys... are you occupied? No. Just a super powerful draw. Yeah, you guys will have to somehow live through it. Okay, we got Wales. This is kinda sorta helpful. Which front line is this? Oh, it's the new front line, okay. Looking kinda messy for a second. Let's make sure we are actually trying to push, maybe, because why not? We have half of Ireland, which is not pushing in the direction that we need at all, but it is still somewhat helpful. This is for the sake of occupations. I mean, this is fine. Okay, we're... oh wow, we have very few troops over here, actually. But they are pushing. Somewhat. We are defending for sure. There is a lot of front lines, a lot of battles happening all over the place at once, so it's kind of hard for me to even realize what's going on. They are not making any landings anytime soon on Portugal. Doing okay on convoys, though it's actually looking not as great as it used to be. Might be that I'm also spending more on actually supplying my troops. I could just get some of the actual squad infantry now. Some of those armies. Might be the way to go. Oh, you guys should be probably attacking. Doesn't help that I don't have chemical warfare on all of my armies, which is probably a huge part of my technological advantage. Now, there's going to be a huge devastation on England, but I'm not going to be too unhappy about that. You guys are so... this navy is free to go someplace, maybe. So, Gulf of Guinea. Is this... where is Gulf of Guinea? Okay, over here, this Guinea. And they don't really have navy there, so I think it will go down on its own. All of those fronts are green, and if we get all of our armies in one place, I'm guessing I would be pushing super hard, but the efforts are being kind of split, and we're not winning every fight. And this is working counterproductive in some situations. They are really not having huge numbers of troops in some of those armies. I mean, they barely have any troops over here anyways, so I guess might as well push to clean this up. Then I can maybe send those troops to this land. We're almost there at home countries, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't create too... well, it's probably going to create more fronts, but sure, whatever. Yeah, the squad infantry is coming over here. I think I'm almost finished with the construction queue, which means I will be barely losing any money. Yeah, let's throw in more troops over here as well. Actually, it might be a good idea to wait with the war against France so I can reorganize my army into better technology. Which is kind of an issue right now. If I had everything that I could fighting against Great Britain, then probably would be working better. Oh yeah, it did create more problems. You guys go over here, I guess. Oh my god, you guys need to be split into 2 armies. My army organization is going to be a huge mess right now. But there's nothing I can do about it, really. Because they're just creating fronts all over the place. At least I don't think I lost anything. I might lose Wales now. No, 1 battle is not going to be enough. Oh my god, it's kind of laggy. Probably because there's the game needs to animate so many front lines in one view. Not my fault though. Oh, that was a bit more bureaucracy than I thought it would be. Also need some more infrastructure in some of those places. 6 maybe. And then let's get some railways. Yeah, that's good, good. That's going to be fixed. We got West countries as well. Isle of Man is a huge fighting ground. Okay, think we almost got it. I think. Then I have to reorganize my armies. And yeah, get better tech, start war with France ASAP. We'll be getting only 1 war against both of them. Only they actually... If only Great Britain actually got released in all of those fightings. But well, what can you do? France just chickened out for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Maybe actually should move those armies to the south. At the same time, this is kind of threatening some kind of surround. You guys are defending. You should be defending. Yeah, because they were pushing as well. It was kind of messing up the occupations from southern attacks. Okay, this is going to be a win. Nice, just barely. This is going to be a win as well. This is going to be a win. Okay, so this is going to be cleaned up and they can just focus on the south. And you are not attacking and you probably should be. Almost got the entire island as well. And still fighting over the Isle of Man. This is the most important front for the Brits. Oh no, am I losing this battle? Yep, which is going to be delaying getting anything done. Yeah, we are actually trying to make a final attack on London, but that's... Just need to grind them down a bit more. Because the Tunisian uprising... Where? Oh, we are... British capital is not in London, is it? It is. So why is it going down? The war support? It's not. Maybe it was for a second because when France was occupying it or something. Oh wow, they're actually pushing me back over here. Doesn't this create a whole mess that I don't really mind? Yeah, we have just retaken this already. Whoa. And we're about to take Ireland because there are no opposition over here somehow. I guess they just all died. Sure. Okay, so this is cleaned up. You guys can go over here, I suppose. And Isle of Man actually managed to defend itself somehow, which they might lose it with Lancashire. Really should have been part of Lowlands, I think, since they're connected by land. You guys are going someplace. Oh yeah, from Ireland. You guys are defending. We got more Spaniards. This war should be really ending in a second, but that's grinding them down. Taking a bit more time than I would hope. You guys are attacking, right? Yes. So we should be having a lot of troops attacking in this direction. And then all of those three fronts should be uniting into one, I think? Possibly? Assuming there's no more surprises. Probably spent like 50 million more than Great Britain on this. Yeah, 60. Mostly on military goods, yep. That's the price of the technological advantage. Fighting against twice your numbers and killing 1 million more people than losing. I mean, all of this devastation might actually be having an effect on British population growth. I mean, they are losing population right now, but I'm not sure if this movement, they might have lost some land as well, or maybe some secession. Because this looked even more than I would expect. You guys attacking? Yeah, clean this up. Yeah, they're working on this part. Okay. Now we are back to having two front lines over here. But they actually might be able to snipe the Isle of Man before the Brits get here. Nah. Actually, yeah, this is two front lines fighting for one state. Okay. This is really weird. Why is the game not connecting those front lines? Like, effectively, there's no reason for those to be separate. But I guess they are, so fine. And yeah, the war is actually over right now. We have managed to occupy the pretty much entire British Islands. This is going to be a lot of damage to them, though. Even though not that much change in borders. Well, I mean, it's going to be much better with this. And then this is going to be perfect, but we're actually going to be able to take quite a bit within the next... I'm pretty sure the next war against France is going to be much easier. Oh, they managed to retake Wales, while we're still struggling to get over the Isle of Man. Yeah, this is going to be over in a second. There's a lot of dead, but we can actually... we can get even more. I'm not constructing anything, so that's probably part of it. I could get industrial ports. Do I have any oil anywhere? I mean, I have some. Might as well just build them up fully. Maybe some people will show up over there. It's not really that important. And now... whoa, what's this second war going on over here? Transfer. What's with the British East Africa? Why everyone cares so much? Yeah, this war is probably like most late game wars. And like the Great War France had going for it, it's probably not going to end up in anything important. And finish. Probably this week, right? Yep. Oh my god, somehow Great Britain actually managed to take stuff from France despite... oh my god. And now we're going to have Suez Canal over here in Britain. This will need to be cleaned up as a very high priority. But yeah, at least India is free and their economy is going to be destroyed by being cut off from Great Britain. There actually still is India a great company, which is interesting. And the British economy is going to be destroyed. Let's quickly look at their markets. So yeah, there are some problems with lacking products that were coming from India. But actually, Great Britain itself is not doing too badly. Meanwhile, yeah, India is doing much worse. Which is to be expected. But Britain is going to lose their payments, they're going to lose a ton of stuff. And we're going to gain 100k per week, so this is pretty nice as well. Oh, this is Tunisian uprising that we actually controlled by default. Okay. So yeah, this was one of the final wars. I think we're going to have one against France, and while we will be fighting France, I will be cleaning up literally everything I can in Africa, because I think right now we are at that level where we are unstoppable. Too bad we don't have like 5 more years that we could go for a second war against Great Britain, where we would actually be able to clean up the rest. I mean, actually, I might be able to do something maybe through this. Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, GG, and see you guys in the next one. Probably like maybe 2 sessions left, or maybe more, because it's going to be pretty action-packed. But yeah, GG!